Hi everybody, it's Kay, and thank you for joining me and thank you for coming to my kitchen. This week is side dish week and I have an awesome souffle. We're going to be making a wonderful sweet potato bake is what I call it, and it reminds me of Thanksgiving and sweet potato pie, which is something I love to eat. So it is featuring our cooking cream original and I am so ecstatic. It is so easy. When I say easy, how about we throw everything in one mixing bowl and just put it in the oven and it's done. How about that? Can't be any easier or any simpler than that, and you will be able to get your kids to eat this one, I promise. Okay, here are all the ingredients that we're going to be using to make this simple sweet potato bake. And we have cinnamon, we have a nutmeg, we have here salt, French vanilla, pecans, stick of butter, 3 eggs, flour, sugar, milk, sweet potatoes that have been cooked and mashed, and of course our featured ingredient, which is the original cooking cream, which is going to pull all of this together. And oh my god, this is really an awesome side dish, you guys. Okay, this has got to be one of the easiest side dishes you can ever make because it's like a souffle, you know, and all you're going to do is just put everything in your mixing bowl or your handheld and mix it all together, put it in a nice beautiful dish and bake it off, and it's going to come out, your house is going to smell so great and it's going to be awesome. What I'm doing now is I have already cooked down some sweet potatoes, and now I'm just going to add them to my mixing bowl here. Okay, let's get all that in there. And like I said, this is really simple. Your kids are going to love it. I'm going to add in the sugar. I'm going to add in flour. This is a stick of unsalted butter. I'm going to add all of that in. Woo! I don't want to leave any of that around, lay it around. I'm like Miss Pauline, I use a lot of butter in my foods. I'm going to put in some cinnamon. And this is a teaspoon that I'm going to be adding in here. I'm about to add in a teaspoon of the French vanilla. And here's the salt. I'm going to add it in. And what's next that I'm going to add in is some fresh nutmeg. And I'm just going to grate this right into the mixing bowl here. And so this dish actually was inspired because I am one to love sweet potato pie. And my grandmother, she makes the best sweet potato pie. You know, she tried to teach me how to make it. But for some reason, you know, that pinch here and a little dash of this and a little bit of this, I could never get the measurements and it never tastes like hers. So unfortunately, that recipe, I'm going to have to sit over my grandmother's house a little bit longer to get that pitch and that dash down to a T so that I can get my sweet potato pies to taste just like hers. But, you know, I got my souffle to taste pretty good, pretty close to home, pretty close to my grandmother's anyhow. I'm adding in the milk, and the last thing that has to go in here, or the second to last thing that has to go in here, is the Philadelphia cream, cooking cream. And I'm going to use about 4 ounces of this, which is half of this container. And actually this makes this so rich and pulls it all together, you guys. You're just not going to believe what a difference this makes to this souffle. I mean, it's totally different. Who would ever thought to do it? I would have done it a long time ago. So I'm glad that this contest has come about because it's made me try new things and create new recipes. Anyhow, I'm going to put in 3 eggs, and then we're going to blend all of this together. And it's always best to break your eggs off to the side and not directly into the container. So just in case you get some eggs in there, some of the shell in there, you can get it out. So anyhow, all 3 eggs are in. Next, just put this on and mix it all together. And last, I'm going to fold in the pecans. I have just finished. I'm pretty sure this has all come together now. Oh my god, you guys, it smells so good. I wish there was smell-o-vision for real, because this is like totally awesome. It smells so good. So all I'm doing is just going to get all this extra off of my palette here. In the sink. And what I'm going to do last, before I put it in my baking dish here, is I'm going to fold in the pecans. I wanted to keep them still kind of in a, those are chopped pecans, and I still wanted to kind of keep them kind of big or chopped, and if I would have beat it in there, it probably may have broke it down even more, and I didn't want it to disappear within the souffle. So anyway, what I've done here is I've taken my baking dish and I've buttered the baking dish before I put the souffle in there. And all I'm going to do at this point is just pour in my souffle. And oh my God, you guys, this is just looks and smells awesome. Trust me, you will be able to get your kids to eat this with no problem. No problem whatsoever. And all I do is just spread it out, and that's it. And bake it off. This will bake for about 20-25 minutes in the oven until it's nice and crispy and golden brown on the top. And that's it. Hi ladies, I am so glad it is complete now. I'm telling you, my house smelled so awesome. It smells just like the holidays. I wish you guys were here so that you can enjoy this wonderful sweet potato bake with me. I'm telling you, it is awesome. You guys are going to love it. Your family is going to love it. Your kids are going to love it too. And it is a vegetable. I just wanted to tell you guys thank you for watching, and thank you for all the wonderful comments. And again, thank you, Craft, Real Women of Philadelphia, and for creating that wonderful cooking creams that you guys have created. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.